On this episode of Life is a Hot Mess, I came home and Gigi was out of her cage. The royal wedding was this weekend, so we did a little mini lesson on the royal wedding, and you're like, how does that have to do with music? Hold on, hold on. It says, see you in August. It's Tuesday, and today is graduation day. She peed in her cage, and she's really fuzzy, so she sopped it up all over herself. I'm done, I'm done, I'm done, I'm done. Next year, I'm going to address this.
We gon' walk it out and move. Mountains and I'll rise like the day.
Okay, so I haven't checked in with you guys all day, and I have good reason. I don't know why, but I was just filming and then my dumb camera just shut off, and now it's like out of focus, and I'm so annoyed. Okay, so this morning, grades were due at 10 a.m. and I totally left my freaking grading sheets at school, so I had to rush and do that in my 30 minutes that I usually am like chilling before school starts. I was rushing and getting all my grades in, and to be honest, I had to finish like 3 classes out of 28, which isn't too bad during 6th grade. But for 6th, 5th, and 4th, I've been doing super random lessons the past week now, so the last 2 weeks of school, because the kids are crazy, behaviors are crazy, and I'm just trying to keep things interesting for both me and them so we can keep behaviors in check as much as possible, which is not super possible. So 6th, 5th, and 4th, the royal wedding was this weekend, so we did a little mini lesson on the royal wedding, and you're like, how does that have to do with music? Hold on, hold on. So I showed them a 3-minute really short video, really fast and fun, about how the royal family like lineage works and all that stuff, which they thought was very interesting, weird but interesting. Then I showed them the cello player who played at the royal wedding, and I'm not even going to try to say his name right now because I can't remember, and it's sort of tricky to pronounce, so I don't want to butcher it. And then I showed them how he and his family were on Britain's Got Talent. Him and his 6 siblings all play classical instruments, and they perform together on Britain's Got Talent. So I showed them those videos. We talked about it a lot, and honestly that took like the whole bell because there were so many questions about monarchy and about royal family and all that stuff. 1st grade and 2nd grade we did boom whackers, which is so much fun, and then 3rd grade was actually on a field trip, which was awesome because we, the special teachers, had to set up for kindergarten because they were practicing for their graduation ceremony. Yeah, a lot. So the graduation ceremonies are tomorrow. In the morning is kindergarten, so I actually will not teach 6, 5, 4, or 1st grade. I'm only teaching 2nd and 3rd grade tomorrow because I have to help at the kindergarten graduation, and then my 6th graders are singing at the 6th grade graduation in the afternoon. So tomorrow will be an easy-ish day because, I mean, my roles in those ceremonies are like 5 minutes of music, so that's actually really not that bad, honestly. And yeah, I just think it's gonna be a fun day. It's gonna be nice to see the kids all dressed up. It's gonna be nice to see their families all proud of them and stuff, especially my 6th graders, who sound really freaking good, by the way, for the like 3 rehearsals they have had. I'm gonna try to have someone record them singing tomorrow because like it's good, guys. Like they sound good, so I want to at least have some audio in here so you can hear them, because they're singing Hall of Fame and See You Again, and they legitimately sound decent. It's pretty impressive. But yeah, so it's been a really busy day. I was just running around a lot in my breaks, lots of stuff to get done. Had to set up my speakers and the mics and the sound equipment, all that jazz. You know how that goes. But I'm excited for the week. We only have 3 more days of school. One of them is tomorrow, which is basically a wash, and then Thursday is the last day. It's gonna be crazy, I'm sure. So I don't even know like what goes on those last couple of days. I'm sure it's just chaos, and I'm sure a lot of kids stop coming too. But right now I'm picking up my McDonald's snack. Do not judge me. It's not that unhealthy, actually. I got an iced coffee with cream only and a cheeseburger. Don't judge me. A cheeseburger at McDonald's is actually not the worst thing ever. Much better than like the Chick-fil-A sandwich that I am obsessed with, that I haven't really gotten in a while. I just get the coffee with no sugar and the cheeseburger, just the little kids one, and it's like 15 grams of fat or something, which really isn't that bad, honestly, for a fast food thing. But I'm like starving right now, and I know that if I don't get something small now, I'm gonna like gorge myself on bad food when I get home. So this is my solution. It's not like an everyday thing, but it's a quick fix. I would not say a cheeseburger every day is okay. A cheeseburger once in months, I can't even remember last time I had one, is not gonna kill you. But I started a new 7-day workout program today, so I'm excited about that. This weekend, I went to my church's woman camp, and it was amazing. I was there with 2,000 other women. It was so freaking awesome. It started out really rough because I missed my alarm and made my group 45 minutes late. I woke up to Brandon like, Chelsea, it's 6:45, and I was supposed to meet them at 6:15. I was panicking, but they actually, my friend showed up at my house to pick me up. She was like, this is unlike her. She's usually up super early. I'm gonna go to her house, see what's up, and that was like a lifesaver. Hi. Thank you, have a great day. So woman camp was freaking awesome. It's through my church, which is Crossroads. If you look up Crossroads Women Camp, there's like videos about it and stuff, just to give you a better idea if you're super interested. But basically, like, we get there Saturday morning, we set up our campsite, we have tents and all that jazz. We do worship music, we had solitude time in this really cool thing in the woods, and they give us this guided like solitude time journal where they ask us all these questions, and it's really introspective. There's a 24-hour prayer tent if you need to go get prayed for. There is a giant slip and slide, karaoke, motorbikes, like, and there's people teaching you how to ride the motorbikes. It was so amazing. Sunday morning there was holy yoga in the morning, and then baptisms at the lake, and it was just, it was so awesome, and I'm like so in love with it that I think I'm gonna lead a group next year actually, which is really exciting. So I'll lead my own little campsite. But yeah, it was just, I thought it was gonna be stressful honestly, because it's the end of the school year. I was like, why did I sign up for this extra thing when I'm so overwhelmed already? But it was so relaxing and just a great time getting to know these women that I didn't necessarily know. I knew a couple of the girls in my group, but not all of them. So overall, highly recommend if you live in Cincinnati, please try to go to women camp. If you're going in the fall, sign up under me, because I think I'm going to sign up as a leader. But it was awesome. My weekend was great. And yesterday I came home and I meal prepped for the week, which always feels good to get that out of the way. And today I've been super productive. I woke up early, got my workout in, got a shower, actually did my makeup, which I like haven't really done. I've just been wearing mascara and concealer pretty much because I have given up on life being so tired. And tonight at 6, I have another meeting with my Go Nepal group, so the girls that I will be spending the most time in Nepal with, because we leave 1 week from today, which is insane, but so exciting. And I'm never gonna get out of this McDonald's parking lot. We just missed the last light because people were blocking the intersection, so I might just be here for the rest of my life. On this episode of things that weren't on the agenda today, Miss Gigi is a drowned rat right now. She's over there eating. She peed in her cage and she's really fuzzy, so she sopped it up all over herself, which is like cool because I didn't have to clean the cage as much, but like also not cool because I just had to give her a bath. Come here, tell them how mean. She is so upset with me. She just keeps crying at me. This is her first day. Hey Gigi, come show the camera how wet you are. She's a wet rat. She looks real skinny because she's all wet. Please don't flash the camera. She is upset because she had to stay in the cage for like a long time today, because her dad started his internship and I was at school. So it's her first long day in the cage and she is not happy. We actually need to set up, I don't even know where he put it. There's a big brown box somewhere in this apartment. He bought an extra large dog cage, and that's what we need to set up for her because she's too big to be in that little cage. I mean, she can still get up and stand around or turn around, which is like the telltale of if your cage is big enough, is if your dog can stand up and turn around, but it's still like, I want her in the big one so she doesn't have to worry about that. Gigi, you want a big cage? She's ignoring me. She's trying to clean the water off herself with her saliva, which is just gonna make her more wet, but I'm just gonna let her think she's doing something. When I go to Nepal, I'll obviously be gone all day because I'll be in Nepal, and Brandon has an internship, so my mom said she'll stop by and let her out. Maybe I should have her do that this week too. But then like I'll be on summer break, so she'll rarely be in her cage, and then once school starts, Brandon will have random classes and she'll barely be in her cage. And so then by the time he starts a real job next year, hopefully she's trained enough that we can leave her out and not be in a cage, because I don't like leaving her in a cage, but she will chew things, won't she? Good morning, YouTube. It is Tuesday, and today is graduation day, so I'm super excited. I told you this yesterday, but I only teach one class today, 3rd grade. Or wait, no, 2. I teach 2nd grade and 3rd grade today. But the rest of the classes will be split up into gym, art, PE. And the PE teacher is actually going to be in my classroom, which is funny because her gym is being taken over for graduation. But in the morning we have kindergarten graduation, and then in the afternoon after lunch we have 6th grade graduation. So I am pretty freaking pumped. Yesterday we practiced for it, as you know, and my 6th grade choir kids sang in front of the kindergartners and the kindergarten teachers and whoever else was in there, and they sounded wonderful. They really did. We don't have a good sound system. We have like one microphone that has a stand, but they are on a stage and they do have risers, which is nice, but yeah, no sound system as far as projecting their voices. So we have one microphone. I just turned it up super, super hot, which for non-tech people means I turned it up like all the way to the top, which you usually don't do, and you shouldn't really do because it picks up everything. Like even if they're like whispering, they'll be able to hear you. But that actually like made a huge difference, and you could actually hear them, which was so awesome. So hopefully that works out. I need to remember to unplug the mic or turn it off once they're done, because we don't want a super hot mic up there because it's literally going to pick up everything around it. So hopefully I can remember to do that. Maybe I'll have a kid do that. Actually, they probably remember that better than me. But yeah, I'm really excited to see, especially the kindergartners. They're gonna be dressed so freaking cute, I bet. I cannot wait to stand at that door this morning, the kindergarten 1st grade door, because oh my gosh, I can only imagine. And I'm just getting like, this is so goofy because I'm of course looking forward to summer, but I'm also so looking forward to next year already. Like I am so pumped to know what my kids already know. I mean, I went into this year blind. For those of you who haven't been following me from like the beginning, I've documented every week of the school year except for like one, and it was a couple weeks ago, this vlog style, weekly vlogs. And when I got this job, I had worked 2 years as a middle school choir director, and it was full-time. I taught 2 bells of 6th grade choir, 2 bells of 7th, 2 bells of 8th, and then most afternoons I was working at the high school, either directing their, co-directing their musicals, or assistant directing the show choir that was competitive, and we had competition season, all that stuff. So I decided at the end of last year that I needed to get out of my district that I was in, because it just was not a good fit for me. It was not a happy place for me. I loved my kids. I loved the staff at my school. It wasn't the school, it was the district. The district was not a healthy place to work in. So I had to get out. And I just knew that I wanted to work in my current school district, which I will just tell you is Cincinnati Public Schools. And I'm telling you that because if you Google my name, it comes up. It's really not that big of a secret. You can figure out where I work. All of that stuff's public information, obviously. So I work for Cincinnati Public Schools, and I'm actually a alumni of Cincinnati Public Schools. I went to, if you're from the Cincinnati area, I went to Covedale, and I graduated from SCPA. I went to SCPA from 7th to 12th grade. And for those of you who don't know what that is one of our public high school, well, it's actually K-12, one of our public schools in the district, but it's audition only. It's a magnet school. So anyone from the district can attend, but you have to audition to get into. So my majors were voice and instrumental music, and then a minor in musical theater when I was there. So it was a very interesting experience. But anyways, when I was leaving my old district, I knew that, oh, just spilled coffee on myself. Okay. When I was leaving my old district, I knew that I wanted to get into the school district that I'm an alumni of. One, because I loved my experience in this district. I've always lived in the city. I mean, it's the only, like, it encompasses the whole city. There's about 75 schools in our district, so I knew there's lots of opportunities for growth. If I, like, didn't like the school that I ended up at, I could transfer somewhere else eventually. That's just amazing. But I really underestimated how amazing it was going to be, because it has blown my mind. The resources they've given me, it's just, I'm so grateful. I work at a Title I school where all of my kids are low income. All of my kids get free and reduced lunch. Like, it's not even a question. Every kid gets free breakfast. Like, that's how much much poverty is in my school, and we have 50 ELL students and a bunch of refugees that just got from other countries, and like it's so like not, those are the types of schools that you see on the news that don't have the things that they need. But ironically, I have everything I could ever want, and the district helps me get all of that so much. Like they help with grants, they help with this. I have 40 ukuleles, I have a full set of Orff instruments, I have boom whackers. I just got $200 to spend on my classroom for next year, which like doesn't sound like a lot, but you can get a lot of things with that for the music room. So I just am so grateful that I got this job. It's been such a blessing, and it's exactly where I want to be. But when I got this job, I found out that my music students had a long-term sub for 2 years, and so you never know what that means. I knew he wasn't certified in music. I knew he had subbed in other classrooms, so he wasn't like music specific. And so I thought maybe they did, you know, history, or they did written music, but turns out that they pretty much just watched movies the past 2 years. And he was good at discipline, which is wonderful because I didn't come into like chaos. The kids were pretty well behaved as far as these kinds of environments go. So that was good, and he's a really nice guy, and he probably did the best with what he could, but they didn't know anything about music, like literally nothing. My 6th graders could not tell me the difference between a flute and a trumpet. That's how little bit of knowledge they knew. But I didn't know that until I started the job. So like the first week, the first day of teaching was like really a shock, because I was asking them these questions and they didn't know any of it. And I obviously went in knowing they wouldn't be at grade level for music, but I didn't realize that they would all be at kindergarten grade level for music, because that's the level of knowledge they had. But that's okay, because I've worked really hard to catch them up. My 6th graders are like such troopers, because I've given them so much material this year, just so when they go to their new schools in the 7th grade, they can at least have a chance at being in choir or band or orchestra or whatever, because they have a little bit of knowledge. They can read music now. They know how to play the recorder a little bit. They can play Orff instruments a little bit. They've been singing a little bit. Not much, because 6th graders do not like to sing, but that, like, some of them had this choir opportunity. They all sang at the winter concert. I mean, they just know a lot more than they would have left with. So like, I'm grateful that I've been able to get a little bit of knowledge, but it will be so nice next year going into the school year and knowing what my kids know already. Of course, my 5th, 4th, 3rd, 2nd graders are not on grade level still, because I've only had 1 year to try to cram K through 5 into their brains. And I hope that by the end of 6th grade, my 5th graders might be at least at 4th grade level or something, you know. So going from kindergarten to 4th, that's pretty good in 2 years. But I don't know, it's just exciting to think about next school year, to think about seeing my kindergartners coming as 1st graders, and like how excited they're gonna be, and the 5th graders, Lord almighty, coming as 6th graders, and how crazy they're gonna be, because they're gonna feel so freaking cool. But I am just pumped. It's nice that I'll come and I'll know all the teachers, and like at the first meeting I won't be like the new person that's like, I don't know where to sit. I can sit wherever I want because I know everybody now, you know. So I'm just really looking forward to next school year. I passed my RESA, which is so awesome. So that's Ohio's Resident Educator Summative Assessment. Essentially, Ohio gives you a resident educator teaching license when you graduate college. You have to jump through all these hoops: student teaching, portfolios, ed TPA, blah, 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 to get that. Then for 4 years as a full-time teacher, you have to prove that you're a good teacher. Why they give you the degree and let you have a classroom when they don't feel you're a good teacher yet? Truly not sure. But anyways, so in your 3rd year of teaching, which is, this was my 3rd, you have to do a project called the RESA, Resident Educator Summative Assessment, and it involves you recording 30 minutes of a class. I used one of my 2nd grade classes when we were doing note names with Quaver. You have to fill out all this information. It took me hours to complete it. It's about like how you planned your lesson, why this lesson's appropriate, what standards does it meet, all about your students in the classroom, who speaks English, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, it's super in-depth and it's extremely repetitive, which honestly irks me so much. I hate when I'm doing something that's important and they keep asking me the same question 5 times in different ways. And it's like, what do you want? Like, do you want me to just make up stuff? Because you've asked me that same question a bunch of different ways. But anyways, I passed and I'm done with it. So year 4 of Reza is essentially nothing. You just get mentored, but yeah, that's it. You just get mentored, which just means meeting with a teacher and them being like, you have any concerns? And I'll be like, probably not. And they'll be like, cool. And then you get to apply for your 5-year continuing license at the end of year 4. So they sort of have year 4 in place in case you fail year 3 and you have to redo parts of it. So year 4 is sort of like a buffer. It's annoying for those of us who pass it the first time and like want to just get our license already, but it is what it is. I'm glad I'm passed. I'm glad that's over. I didn't stress about it too much, honestly, because I knew that the lesson that I filmed was really good. I knew that in that classroom I had 6 non-English speakers, which is pretty freaking awesome, and they were participating, and they were kids, like everyone was engaged. We were playing a note reading game. Everyone was really excited, but I was sort of worried because like the way my students behave in music, like especially because they're on sit spots and we don't have desks and stuff, is pretty different than what you'll see when they're all sitting at a table in their regular classroom. So I was a little worried because the people who grade the Reza aren't music teachers. That's always fun too, when people who don't teach your curriculum are telling you if you're a good teacher or not. But I got lucky because whoever watched mine decided that I was good enough to pass. So I'm happy about that. So I'm going into year 4 of teaching, feeling really good. It'll be my 2nd year at the elementary level. I'm super excited. I'm really excited to work with my kindergarten and 1st graders next year because kindergarten was a struggle for me this year, to be honest. And my kindergartners are like the only kids I have at the school who have started with me and like actually learned music for music time. Like starting from the beginning of their education. So it will be really, really fun to see their growth throughout the years. I think it would be amazing to stay at this school for another 7 years and like see my kindergartners through to 6th grade. How freaking awesome is it that I get to teach every single kid and I get to touch all, oh, sorry, that's, okay, you know what I mean. I get to like I get to build relationships with them is what I'm trying to say, and I'm not picking the right words. I get to build relationships with them and like, I don't know, just like grow with them as a teacher and them as students and like get to know them really well by the end of the 7 years. Like I really know some of my students well already, so it's like, how well am I gonna know you after 7 years? I might want you to go. No, just kidding. But yeah, so I'm really excited for next school year. I think that it is going to be really awesome. What I am not looking forward to is tearing down my classroom on Friday during teacher work day, and I'm also not looking forward to redesigning my classroom next year because I know there's a lot of stuff I want to change, but I hate that. I hate putting together my classroom so much. Aw, I just saw a family on the side of the road. I wish that I was not running like right on time. I'm not late, but I don't have extra time. Man, I wish I could have picked him up. I am almost to work now. I have rambled for a solid 14 minutes. Hopefully I can edit a lot of that out. But I did want to tell you guys one thing. Oh, and the reason I'm filming right now is because I probably won't have my camera today since I'm going to be in like the gym all day and stuff. So I don't know if I'll be able to check in until I leave school because of these graduations. It's just going to be a crazy day. But I want to tell you guys that next year I will be losing the weekly vlogs. Don't get upset. I will still be vlogging pretty much on a daily basis, but I'm going to start doing daily vlogs instead. They'll be shorter, they'll be better content, because when I do the weekly vlogs, like even when I'm just talking at school, it adds up and it becomes really long. It takes me like a long time to edit, and therefore I don't get as much content out because editing takes forever and I don't have a lot of free time, if you haven't noticed. So next year I'm going to do daily vlogs, so I'll pick days in the week where I feel like it'll be interesting to watch, and I'll obviously update you like I do now about what lessons I'm doing and all that stuff. But I'm hoping that the content will be better, and there'll be more. There'll be more videos more frequently. So give me a thumbs up if you like that idea, or comment and tell me that you like that to ease my mind. But I'm just sort of over these weekly vlogs. I wish, like, there'll be like a Monday or a Tuesday where I'm like, I have time that I could edit right now, but like I don't have the content to edit because I have to wait till the end of the week, and then the weekends are always crazy, and that's when I should be editing my weekly vlogs. So I know I should probably be on like a better schedule and stuff too with posting, and I'm hoping to get into a better routine this summer. Like, I would love to be one of those YouTubers that says, okay, I release a video every Wednesday and Saturday or whatever, you know. So I'm hoping to get on that level of YouTubing this summer after I get back from Nepal, of course, because I will not be taking any well, I'll take my camera, but I will not be taking my computer or editing anything while I'm in Nepal. But I will be hopefully vlogging the Nepal trip. So it's a little tricky because we are not allowed to take any videos or pictures or anything with the women that we're working with in Nepal. So that stuff I can't vlog. I think I'll be vlogging more of like the traveling and my like just discussing what we did each day, I guess. And then we go to Kathmandu on Monday on my birthday, on my 25th birthday, June 4th, and I will definitely like vlog that travel day because I'm sure that'll be amazing. So I'm really excited. I'm really looking forward to it. Less than a week till I go now, so getting a little bit stressed out. Good morning. So I only have 5 minutes on my memory card right now. I definitely need to erase a bunch of stuff when I get to school, but that means I'm gonna be brief, so no ranting today. But I think I have not checked in with you since I was on my way to school yesterday. And like I thought, yesterday was crazy. I had taken like 11,000 steps before I even left school at 2 o'clock. Because in the morning I was running everywhere getting ready for this kindergarten graduation, because my role of preparing their one song turned into turned into me emceeing the beginning of the event and like announcing all the classes and the aids and everything while they were walking to Pomp and Circumstance, and finding YouTube versions of the songs that they sing in class, like Hello Song and numbers, days of the week, stuff like that. So yeah, my role turned into a lot more, which is totally fine because my classes that I was supposed to be seeing were already split between the other specialists. Thank goodness we thought ahead and thought I might need that extra time because I used every bit of it. And the good thing was that since I didn't have my classes and the gym teacher didn't have her gym, because that's where recognition was, she used my classroom. So it was sort of like a win-win because she could show jump roping videos, which she's been wanting to do, but she doesn't have any technology in the gym. So it was like sort of a win-win-win for everybody. So kindergarten graduation was adorable. I don't think I have any clips or anything from it, but a lot of them were dressed up. It was sort of honestly heartbreaking because so many families didn't come to see their kids. And like, yeah, it's kindergarten graduation, like that might be silly, but like that's sort of a big deal. Like, kids don't go to first grade. Like, we have quite a few kids that are going to be repeating kindergarten. Like, it's sort of a big deal that your kid got through it the first time. And it was just, some of the kids like were like bawling after the graduation because they saw all the other kids leaving with their parents, and their parents didn't even come to it. And it's just sad. And I know that a lot of our families don't have jobs where they can call off, and like that's totally not what I'm saying. I'm not trying to make those people feel bad or anything, not that they would watch this, but I totally get the families that have jobs that are hourly and they can't call off or they'll get fired or whatever. Totally fine. But there were so many kids there that I know for a fact there was at least 1 or 2 families who chose not to be there, and that's what's really sad. But after kindergarten graduation, I was just hanging out with the kids, helping the teachers as parents were picking them up, talking to some of the families and stuff, sort of representing the specials team. And actually the kindergarten teacher who ran the event, he gave me flowers and like gave me a special thank you, which was so sweet and so random. Then I went and combined my 2nd grade class with the gym teacher's 2nd grade class, and we played outside. Then at lunch, my specials team surprised me with a little birthday party, and I was like so shocked. They got me a Starbucks gift card and a birthday card and a little cake, and I was so freaking excited. I had no idea that was coming, so that was awesome. And then me and the gym teacher combined our 3rd grade classes, and then I had to leave that a little bit early to go into the gym and help with the 6th grade graduation. So 6th grade, I had way less of a role pretty much. I was just chilling, playing some music beforehand for when parents were like sitting there doing nothing, waiting for it to start. And then my 6th grade singers performed, and they did so freaking good. I will insert a clip of both of their songs right here. They sang Hall of Fame and they sang See You Again, and they chose the songs, which made it extra special. But I think they sounded fabulous for just having, like, they had one 45-minute rehearsal, no, one 40-minute rehearsal, and then like 2 20-minute rehearsals, and then their little performance at the art show. But that's it. Like, that's not a lot of rehearsal for 2 full songs that they had memorized, that they sounded really, really good. So I was very, very proud of them. I hope some of them decide to go into choir when they get to 7th grade, because they're all going to new schools now. But here's a little clip of that. So overall, it was a really fun day, but a really, really, really exhausting day. My feet were killing me because I was wearing heels. Here's a picture of my outfit right here in the corner. I was feeling myself, except I spilled coffee all over myself, as you guys saw, and then I spilled more coffee on myself getting out of my car yesterday. So hot mess express, but you actually couldn't really see it, so it wasn't that big of a deal. But I'm pretty much done for the next 2 days. I'm just sort of chilling, teaching my classes, and specials team, we're combining all of our 6th grade and kindergarten classes, since there'll be like not that many kids here since they graduated. So it's gonna be a fun 2 days, I think. I'm really looking forward to it. Okay, so the gym teacher took all of the 6th graders, so I actually got a little bit of cleaning done. I got half of the stuff that was over there put away. That's stuff I had in my car, like snacks, that'll last me pretty much the beginning of next year. Got some of my desk put away, got all that stuff down. The toolbox is completely full. Got the stuff taken off of that, stuff taken off of this, and my coffee stuff is gone, and my schedule is gone. But, I mean, I still have a lot more to do. I am done with my first year of teaching K-6 general music. Yes, I'm done, I'm done. And I'm sorry that my vlogging has been terrible this past week, but you guys are teachers, you know the end of the school year is freaking nuts. And I think I'm like sideways right now, so yeah, but you know, throw a fit. I've got my no alarms, no grading, no problem shirt, which I love. Yeah. Yesterday, school was fine. It was just crazy, but I got to sit outside for a little bit because I didn't have to teach kindergarten, and then I had my plan bell, so I got some work done outside, which was fabulous. Then I went and got Chipotle and then hung around town for our skating party, which was awesome. I was the only teacher that skated, so it's a good thing I went. I had fun with the kids. There really were only like 40 kids there. We have 700 students, so it was a very low turnout. And then I went home and went to sleep. This morning, I did not work out or anything. I just rolled out of bed, got ready, and came to school for the last day of school, which was freaking awesome. And what was I gonna say? Oh, so today for 6th grade, there were like 8 kids, and I took them outside and they picked up trash, and I gave them treats out of my treat box, so it was totally worth it for them, and plus the grounds got cleaned a little bit. And then fifth, fourth, third, 1 and 2. Me and the gym teacher and I combined, and we took the tech teacher's kids too. So we had 3 classes for each of those, and we played games outside. We played musical mannequins and the rock, paper, scissors, chain game. So that was fun. And then I didn't have to teach kindergarten because I did 6th grade this morning. So it has been a really fast day. It's been a really fast school year. And then tomorrow we have a teacher work day. So I'll come in tomorrow, and I'll keep this vlog going for now because I do come in tomorrow and then the week will be over. But I already changed my board. It says, see you in August. So I'm done teaching. I am just needing to clean up my room a lot tomorrow. That's pretty much all I'm going to be doing, and using my copies. I'm going to print a bunch of worksheets for next year just to have for a sub or whatever. And I have to, like, yeah, pretty much clean my room is my focus.
We want to wish everyone a very happy and safe summer. Please make sure you listen to your parents and you follow all the rules, and you're ready to come back here in August rip-rare and ready to go. Make sure you are reading each and every.
On this episode of Life is a Hot Mess, I came home and Gigi was out of her cage. Grandma came to check on her like 2 hours ago, and someone learned how to open her cage since then. She is so smart and annoying. Yes, so smart and annoying. And now she's mad at me because I just ran. Ow! What? Stop! Stop! She's mad at me because I just, ow, she's nibbling me because I just ran to our mailbox. Can you stop climbing on him? Stop. To pick up this package because they're about to close, and I want to see what's in it. So this is one of my monthly monogram subscriptions. What the heck? Ow, can you stop? She's like pulling my arm. It's like a duffel bag? Oh my gosh, love it. Look at this. Gigi, stop. She is literally pulling my shirt. She's a freak. This is a freaking pink duffel bag that says my initials. It's hot pink, guys. I'm obsessed. Love that. It's like a gym bag. And that's the receipt. Oh, this is so perfect. A big old headband that says gym hair don't care. Oh my gosh. Ah! And a giant water bottle that says you got this. Oh my gosh. Okay, this might be my favorite one that they've ever given us. This is so stinking cute. Oh my gosh. Wow. So this is through I Love Jewelry, and I don't get this for free, and I don't get any discount or anything for telling you about it. I just really like it. My mom sends me the monthly monogram subscription, and the there's like a monthly just 1 item, and there's a monthly 3 items, and this is the 3 items. But wow, what a good little prize. Good morning. It's my last day of work. Technically, I mean, students were done yesterday, but I'm here. I think we have meetings at some point today, but I am about to clean up my room. I'm not even taking down my wall stuff, honestly. I will be cleaning the stuff that's on the floor. So here's what I have to do. I need to cover up all of my shelves, like all the way, so that there's nothing showing. There'll probably be a lot more stuff up there. I need to put those stuffed animals in like a garbage bag or something. That's pretty much fine. I need to obviously put that stuff away. I am probably just gonna leave that like it is. I need to put those away. Those are supposed to be up there right now. I need to clean this area off though. I need to clean off my board. This area is pretty good. I need to put my keyboard somewhere safe, which I guess might be up there. That's probably my best bet. This is pretty much good. And then I need to clean off my whole desk area. And back here is like my main problem area. But what I need to do first is organize my closet over there because it's a hot mess. All right, I'm all done, and you are not going to hear any annoying high-pitched noises because I unplugged all my electronics. Wow, I can't believe that actually took a long time. I'll walk you through everything I had to do, but everything's good except for this stuff I have to take to my car, which isn't even heavy. It's basically bags filled with bags, and that keyboard, which is broken, which I want to just put in the storage closet, but I might just throw it on top of one of these cabinets just because I don't feel like dealing with that. But guys, like, I got all that stuff up there, I am so lucky that I work out, because if this was like 2 years ago, I would not have been able to do any of this by myself because that stuff was freaking heavy. But luckily, I'm strong now. So anyways, I'm gonna have my snack now. I brought peppers, banana, a bar, and iced coffee, which is a great treat. I forgot I made that this morning. And yeah, I'm probably gonna do some work on my computer for a little bit and then figure out what I need to do. So here's my final wrapped up classroom tour. This is what it looks like when I pack everything up. My Mount Airy musician stuff is off the wall there. Took down all my gel clings. Emptied out this area. Empty that off. That's so full. Have that garbage keyboard up there. I don't know. I'm just going to leave it there. Wrapped up all of my shelves to the point where you literally can't even peek into them. There will be like summer school and things in the building over the summer. So I don't want anyone getting any ideas. Up there, I could put my ukuleles, my bass drum, my real keyboard that works, and my beanbag chair. Yep, literally no cracks. Not taking anything down from the walls because they don't clean the walls or paint the walls. I have to take those flowers home and that stuff home. But this is all done. I do need to like dust this, but that's it. I'll just leave that chair right there. This stuff is all good. Da-da-da. I'm just going to leave those 2 magnets there. If they disappear, it's not the end of the world. And then over here, I stacked all my drums up there because this stuff doesn't move. It's not like it can be detached and cleaned or anything. But got my puzzles out from under there. And I reorganized this whole closet, but then I ended up throwing a couple more things into it so it doesn't look organized. So never mind that. Next year, I'm going to address this. It was here when I got here, so luckily it didn't write that about me, but I need to get rid of that. So if you have any ideas how to get rid of that, that'd be great. But yeah, I think we are all good. Just gotta dust, and I still have like 2 hours left. All right, and just like that, I am done with the 2017-2018 school year, my first year teaching K-6. Once I get back from Nepal, because I'm leaving in 3 days, I will definitely like do a sit-down video what I wish I knew about teaching elementary school and stuff, because I did not feel prepared for this job at the beginning of the year. I love it, and I definitely am happy I ended up here, but not prepared. So I learned a lot this year. I'm so happy you guys stuck with me all year, and if you have watched this, I seriously appreciate it. Give it a thumbs up if you stuck through with me for the whole year. Let me know what your summer plans are, because I love hearing from you guys, and be sure to subscribe because I will be posting all through the summer much more frequently than I have been in the past couple months.
We gon' walk it out.